Walk by the Spirit, and you'll not gratify the desires of the flesh. All right, the first section we're going to talk about is walking in the Spirit. Now, have we all heard about those who walk with the Lord? Who's the first person you think of that walked with God? Enoch. Is he the only one that walked with God? But why do we think of him first? He must have had the best walk because he found his way to the escalator, right? Let's read this. Genesis 5:22. And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years, and he begat sons and daughters. All the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. God took Enoch. What does that mean? He was translated. He was caught up to heaven because his walk was so close. Now, one reason we're reading these verses, heading says walking in the Spirit. Some people think it's impossible to walk in the Spirit. Some people think it's just too hard to walk with God. Do we have examples in the Bible of people that did it? Then can you do it? Were they mortals? I mean, even Jesus was a man when he was on earth, and he set an example of walking with the Father. All right, the next one we have is Genesis 6, 9 and 10. Someone else, okay? I think Jolene's going to read that for us, and we are ready.
This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
All right, how many expect to see Noah in heaven? Let me see. Does the Bible record that Noah ever failed in any particular? Probably a couple. One being, he got drunk and stumbled around his tent in his birthday tuxedo. And that turned into another whole story in the Bible. But did he walk with God? You know, when you read through the kings of Israel, it kind of categorizes the kings as this king walked in the ways of the Lord. He obeyed the commandments of the Lord as his father David had done. David walked with the Lord, but does it record that David also sinned in a few cases? How many? Well, the Bible records, can you number any? Bathsheba, now that was several all in one. I mean, that was murder and lying and adultery all in one. Just call it one for now, okay? And then what else? He numbered Israel. He neglected the raising of his children. Kind of let them do their own thing, and several of them went bad. He pretended he was crazy and slobbered on his beard. He was just crazy like a fox. He wanted to act like a madman so that he wouldn't be killed. Is that a little deceptive? I don't know. We got to give him a pass on that one because in war it seems like deception was often used. But did he walk with God? What was the consistent trend of David's life? When he knew what God's will, that's what he wanted to do. With those rare exceptions, a life of 70 years. All right, someone read 1 John 2, verse 5 and 6.